Space, the ultimate hinterland. I don't remember taking any edibles. Stop the boat, Wonka. I want off. Pat Delante, you had one job. I'm a producer-director, but I really want a grip.
There are several ways of showing space or distance in your drawings and paintings.
My what now?
Some of the ones that you will presently see are methods that artists have used for hundreds of years. They are easy to use and are based upon simple observation.
Just ask Stubby, the enchanted golf pencil. And his unholy clones.
You can show space by drawing the same object in different sizes. The larger the object is drawn, the closer it seems to you. And as it grows smaller, it seems to move further away.
And turn into a cactus. Does it hurt you guys? Oh, yup, it hurts.
No matter what the objects are, this idea remains the same.
Except for these bunnies. They were shrunken down by Hank Pym's Pym particles. I was a cactus, and then I was a bunny, and now I can't smell anymore. And so ends our cautionary tale.
Some artists use vanishing points in their drawings. This is just a more formal way of planning perspective or space.
Go on.
With this method, a point is usually placed on the horizon, and all lines which we wish to go back in the distance aim toward, then meet, and vanish at this point.
Who eats chickpeas with chopsticks?
In building this fence, the boards become larger as they come forward, and grow smaller as they near the vanishing point.
Starring Cleavon Little. Thanks, Stubby, but those fences aren't high enough to keep the refugees out of my artwork. A Pac-Man pellet's gone rogue. What is this, an inverted whiteboard talk? In stunning 2 1/4
Stubby
D.
pencils, railroad, and telegraph poles make another good example of single-point perspective, vanishing on the horizon line.
Stubby, you fool, you'll kill us all! This is great and all, but can you give me some perspective on my life?
In 2-point perspective, you draw lines out toward each other,
Fascinating,
coming
Captain.
from both points in a fan-like shape. This plan may be used as a guide for architectural drawing.
In case you're ever the dad on a sitcom or the woman in a romantic comedy.
To add houses, buildings, streets, telephone poles, and so forth, verticals and diagonals are the only additional lines needed, besides the ones which go back to the vanishing points.
Starring Barry Newman. There, I drew an elephant. The pic's so nice, he drew it twice.
Architects and draftsmen use these lines in an exact and mechanical manner.
Oh, they sound like party animals. See patterns in everything. Learn not to trust your own eyes.
While artists use them only as an imaginary guide when painting or drawing realistic objects. Then they usually change and vary the rules to make their pictures more personal and interesting.
Sounds like an excuse for crappy drawing, but okay. Can we talk about something else now?
Space may also be shown in the way you use your color. Darker, muted colors fade into the background of your picture, while brighter colored objects stand out and seem to come closer in the foreground.
And splat.
These birds are flitting about on the same actual surface as the background, but they appear to be closer because they are stronger in color. Note the differences in color between the background and Stubby Pencil with his Otto.
Stubby's auto belches toxic exhaust into the atmosphere, betraying future generations.
Cool colors, greens, blues, and purples, and warm colors, yellows, reds, and browns, also have a lot to do with how you show space in your picture.
I'll take your word for it. This transfer's pretty crappy.
Warm colors appear to come forward, while cool colors recede. The orange comes forward, the blue recedes, even though they are placed on the same flat surface.
Orange and blue, you've invented every movie poster.
By drawing one object over another, you may again show spatial depth, still on the same flat surface.
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds pretty dull. Are stubbies a species or an endlessly duplicatable entity like Mr. Meeseeks?
Here are some flat discs of orange color.
Oh, no thanks, I already ate.
Now placed one over the other, they appear to be oranges, some closer to us and some further away. Landscapes may be done in this manner too. The foreground objects overlap the background objects.
Is this the part where you explain Disney's proprietary multiplane camera? Because I've already seen that several times. Hey, it's the long arm of the law.
Objects, drawn in exaggerated proportion, give the viewer feelings of great distance.
Same could be said for most reality shows. Now there's no question in the viewer's mind which way this corpse is laying.
These large feet, leading up gradually to a small head, make the figure appear to recede into space.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Or a large body with a tiny head placed in this manner gives the entire figure a look of gigantic height.
And painful deformation.
You may use a combination of size differences, dark colors and bright colors, warm and cool colors, overlapping and exaggeration.
Or you can just label things near and far with little arrows. Some parts of that horse are a lot farther away than others.
These are a few simple clues to a variety of possibilities which you may use to show spatial depth in your work.
I get it. You don't like my art. You could have just said so.
After experimenting, you will find combinations of your own. And by using them in differing degrees, you will come upon your own formulas by which to achieve in your pictures the wonderful feeling of space.
I'm just not really into sci-fi. Now let's apply these principles to film and pacing. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoy Fun with Shorts, please like and share. And if you want to see all the Fun with Shorts, check me out at patreon.com/JoshWay. For as little as $1 per video, you can see the monthly exclusive episode as well as other goodies and freebies. Thanks a lot. See you next time.